Good morning all. 4 दिसंबर 2023, today's banking financial news at a glance. Karur Vysya Bank opens 3 new branches in Tamil Nadu, 1 in Karnataka. Private sector Karur Vysya Bank inaugurated 4 branches in South India to strengthen its footprint across the country, an official statement said on Sunday, adding that this expands their network to 831 branches across India. The Tamil Nadu-based bank recently inaugurated 1 branch in Bengaluru apart from 1 each in Vellore, Thiruvanelore and Marackanam in the state. As of September 30th this year, the bank's total business was 1.53 lakh rupees crore, net profit was 737 crore rupees and net non-performing assets were at 0.47%, the release said. The bank said it has built its financials focusing on 3 pillars of growth, profitability and asset quality. Business line. LIC unveils innovative framework for shareholders, director selection. Insurance behemoth Life Insurance Corporation has now put in place a framework for appointment of shareholders, director in its board. This framework, which has been introduced through a new regulation, comes 18 months after the country's largest life insurer came up with a mega initial public offering billed as the biggest float in the history of Indian primary market. The issue was essentially an offer for sale of 22.13 crore shares equivalent to 3.5% stake of the government and helped the centre mop up 20,500 crore rupees through this offering. The centre currently holds 96.5% stake in LIC. Business line. FPIS infused 9,000 crore rupees in equities in November. Inflow in debt at 6-year high. After turning net sellers in the past 2 months, FPIS again made a comeback in the Indian stock markets in November and pumped in Rs 9,000 crore amid fall in US Treasury bond yields and the resilience of the domestic market. Additionally, foreign portfolio investors made a net investment of 14,860 crore rupees in the debt market last month, making it the highest level in 6 years, data with the depositories showed. Going forward, FPI response will be crucially determined by the market trend, which, in turn, will be influenced by the state election results, VK Vijaykumar, chief investment strategist at Geojit Financial Services, said. Economic Times. Out of 1 lakh rupees crore worth of FDI proposals from nations sharing land border with India, half is cleared, official. The government has received foreign direct investment proposals worth about Rs 1 lakh crore since April 2020 from countries sharing land border with India, and half of those applications have been cleared so far, a top official said. The remaining are either pending or withdrawn or rejected by the government. In April 2020, the government came out with a press note under which the centre made its prior approval mandatory for foreign investments from countries that share land border with India to curb opportunistic takeovers of domestic firms following the COVID-19 pandemic. Countries which share land borders with India are China, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Bhutan, Nepal, Myanmar, and Afghanistan. Money control. LIC amends norms for inclusion of shareholders, directors on its board. State-owned insurer LIC on December 2 said it has amended a framework to allow the induction of shareholders, directors on its board. LIC was listed on BSE following the largest initial public offering in the Indian capital market last year. The government raised 20,557 crore rupees by diluting its 3.5% stake in the insurer. Life Insurance Corporation of India Regulations, 2023, was notified in the Gazette of India on December 1, 2023, LIC said in a regulatory filing. The corporation would, upon notice of not less than 1,000 shareholders or 1/10 of the total number of shareholders, whichever is lower, elect a shareholders director through a general meeting of such shareholders, the regulation said. Money control. RBI to retain 6.5% interest rate is economic growth comfortable, inflation in check, experts. The Reserve Bank is likely to maintain the status quo on the short-term interest rate in its monetary policy review later this week, with inflation staying in comfort zone and economic growth moving at an accelerated pace, opined experts. The RBI has left the benchmark policy rate unchanged in its past 4 bi-monthly monetary policies. The RBI had last increased the repo rate in February to 6.5%. Thus ending the interest rate hiking spree which began in May 2022 in the aftermath of Russia-Ukraine war and subsequent disruptions in the global supply chain resulting in high inflation in the country. Business line. Sriniti Capital to open 30 more branches in the south, inks pact with ESAF. Chennai headquartered Sriniti Capital Pvt Limited, which provides commercial vehicle and two-wheeler loans, plans to open 30 more branches in South India and aims to double its arm from 300 crore rupees to 600 crore rupees by 2024. The company said it has entered into a business correspondent agreement with ESAF Small Finance Bank Limited to expand its assets under management and geographical presence. Our partnership with ESAF Small Finance Bank aligns with our expansion goals as we plan to disburse loans to small truck transporters and owner-cum-drivers, particularly focusing on customers at the bottom of the pyramid who face challenges in securing loans from traditional banks and leading NBFCs, said S. Selamani, MD or CEO of Sriniti Capital Business Line. LIC intends to set up office in Gift City during this financial year. Life Insurance Corporation is planning to open office in Gift International Financial Services Centre Gandhinagar during the current fiscal to further its overseas business. LIC's presence in the Gujarat International Finance Tech City International Financial Services Centre will enable the company to expand its global business. We are going to open our branch very soon in the Gift City. It should happen during the current financial year itself. This will enhance our foreign operations, LIC Chairman Siddhartha Mahanti told PTI in an interview. Money control. NCLAT upholds NFRA penalty on DHFL auditors. The National Company Law Appellate Tribunal reaffirmed the penalty levied by the National Financial Reporting Authority on auditors of Dewan Housing Finance Corporation Limited, ruling that NFRA was well within its rights to issue a penalty in the case of misconduct retrospectively. In October, NFRA had imposed a fine of 1 lakh rupees each on 18 DHFL auditors, barring 14 for 6 months to a year, citing misconduct in branch audits. Auditors have been blamed for failing in their duties to detect fraud at DHFL. The company was facing fraud allegations of 31,000 crore rupees, with its directors accused of banking fraud of nearly 4,000 crore rupees. Economic Times. RBI, both sign pact for cooperation related to Clearing Corporation of India. The Reserve Bank of India and the Bank of England on Friday signed an agreement for cooperation and exchange of information related to Clearing Corporation of India Limited. The agreement will help facilitate British lenders to continue settling bond and forex trades on CCIL. The move will help Bank of England assess the CCIL's application to be recognized as a third country counterparty, essential to UK banks settle transactions through it, the RBI said in a statement on Friday. The accord would pave the way for British banks like Barclays and Standard Chartered, with a significant presence in India, to continue trading in the South Asian nation using the CCIL platform. Financial Express. Markup of 9 of top 10 most valued firms up 1.30 lakh rupees CR. Airtel, TCS biggest gainers. The combined market valuation of 9 of the top 10 most valued firms climbed 1,30,391 rupees or 96 paise crore last week, with Bharti Airtel and Tata Consultancy Services emerging as the biggest gainers, amid an overall optimistic trend in equities. Last week, the BSE benchmark jumped 1,511.15 points at 2.29%. Barring Reliance Industries, 9 other companies including HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Infosys and Hindustan Unilever witnessed addition in their market valuation. Bharti Airtel's valuation rallied 23,746.04 crore rupees to 5,70,466 rupees or 88 paise crore. The market capitalization of TCS jumped by 19,027.07 crore rupees to reach 12,84,180 rupees or 67 paise crore, Economic Times. Have a good day.